like half an hour ago or something. So,
Right, nice one. This match is gonna be a good one. I know it is. It's gonna be very close.
it's gonna be a really interesting match indeed. So yeah, we should be live. Hopefully,
right. Cool.
my internet will stay stable.
Man.
We're just waiting for Aesir to show up.
I do know that they're struggling to get players on, so they asked me if they are allowed to get an 8th player right now, like who's never played before. So I told them they are allowed.
I think they are. I don't know how it is for the knockout stage, but I know in the previous phase it was allowed.
That was allowed exactly, which is why I told them, because FTW did it. So I told them like they should be fine.
Yeah, we also signed someone up like just before the match. I just make sure I did it before, just in case there would be something.
I don't even think we signed him up. He just got added to the roster.
Yeah, it just need to make sure he hasn't played for anyone else before.
Yeah.
That would be a little problem though, maybe signing someone new up.
Maybe, yeah, exactly. That's what I was wondering. Like, they seem to be lacking players first of all, so they might not or will not have their main roster. And then they don't have the teamwork, obviously, that they would have had with the other player.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams are struggling these weeks around Easter, because a lot of people are going on holidays and such. So we'll have to see how they deal with it.
Definitely. I'm curious to see how they're going to play with it.
Yeah, so
let's hope... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No problem.
Let's hope they have their main players, you know, that at least the guys that are missing are not near their main squad, because as we've seen before, like, these teams both beat each other in the past, so they're going to need both their main teams.
Okay, it's not live, but it seems that we have 8 people, I think. Do we have 8 people?
Alright.
We will see shortly.
Meanwhile, Xerxes in the chat, routing for Quake and Aksungur. Xerxes, are these potential customers of you again?
Potential, maybe they already are. But
spending is business.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is these teams have played in the past against each other before in Division B, twice actually. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how they or who's gonna come on top now. They both won one match. Last week it was BOH who took a victory over Aesir, and back when we also played the same map, so Waterfall and Verloren, it was Aesir getting on top of it. Of course there were other factions, so we will have to see if that has any change, but I think it shows that both teams are matched up against each other, and hopefully we will see a really exciting match.
Yeah, and at the same time I see that I'm pretty sure Wismithy is the new addition to their team. And I've known Wismithy for a long time, even before he started playing competitive. But last time I seen him play actively in native, he was actually a really good player, both inf and archer wise. So I'm curious to see what he's going to bring to the team. But I've got my hopes up now, because that's a good, like, 8th player, good addition to the team.
The question will be if he can adapt to the playstyle of Aesir. Of course. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, even if you sign up a really good player, it's still you need to find the teamwork. Depending on, do you know which class he mainly plays?
Wismithy, he used to play inf mainly, but I think he switched to archery back in Malta. Yeah, like a few months ago, I think. So I'm pretty sure it's archer, but it could still be infantry.
It's just Wismithy on in game, I think. So yeah, we're just waiting for their 8th player. What do you think of Waterfall, by the way? Again,
it's a new map made by Apple. He made a little video as he designed it. And honestly, I think it's a really special open map, because even though it's open, you can pretty much do any setup on it. Like, I've seen heavy inf tactics work, I've seen heavy archer tactics work, but also heavy cav tactics can work on this map. So I could say I'm a big. I think it's a good map, but at the same time, there's a lot of things with it that are glitchy and not quite,
Mhm.
how they should be. For example, the boxes outside the map, like people can glitch outside of them. I've seen some problems with the big
Wait, where?
cart on the.
On
There's
the...
some barriers outside the map next to the
Okay.
windmill.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
can glitch outside of it. Also, there's
Okay.
a cart in the spawn where the Roddock spawn right now, with a
Mhm.
chest inside of it. And I've seen one of my friends who didn't have the cart show up for him. So then, when he tried to shoot at that box, because he didn't see the cart, the arrows would just stick in the air for him because he didn't see the cart. But for the other people,
Oh,
there was a
okay.
cart there blocking the arrows. So that's a little weird thing, I guess.
Yeah, that I think that has to do with probably like objects from. Maybe he had a different version of Man and Blade or like native.
I don't really know, but like just the map wise, I
Mhm.
think it's a pretty cool map that it's new into the scene and it's got a lot of potential. I think it's not overly complicated. It's a pretty simple map. You just gotta figure out how it works.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. I think it's interesting to see how people adapt to this map. Like we've seen, I think the first week this map was played, we saw a lot of 3 archer strategies or 3 crossbowmen.
Yeah, that was the initial meta for it.
Yeah. Like this week we've seen a lot less of that. I think people
You gotta
started
say
to.
though, Nords and Rocks are not archer factions. They
That's
are
true.
less so.
That's true.
They're more inf. So I
Although
think
we've seen it yesterday on Rodox happen sometimes.
What happened? The
3
archers?
3
Yeah,
crossbowmen.
right. But I mean, I guess you could say that's the less experienced teams who don't really.
Yeah, or just people
how
trying
really
something
go.
out.
Yeah, that could be the same thing.
But I think the previous factions were Serenet Rodox on this map. I'm not sure.
That could be. I think that could be the case. I'm pretty sure there was some pretty good archer.
I don't know.
faction.
Are we going live?
Am I live?
I don't know.
I think this is live.
This might be live, so let's adjust the score.
I'm actually curious to see how this is going to
Think
go.
it is.
Looking at the setup, actually, there's 3 archers for
Oof.
Aesir.
Yeah,
And
on
there is-
Rodox.
Yeah.
So- And 2 archers on Nords. That's also a lot of teams
That's
with
also
only 2
something, yeah.
infantry. A lot of teams opt for some more infantry on Nords.
So I don't know. I don't know if I'm a big fan of this. Yes, you can set up good crossfires, but crossbows are slow, and I don't know. I mean, they do have good archers, but I would rather see Meldo as either in for Cav, to be honest with you.
We will see. They might change it up after a round or 2. The flag is in favor of BOH, so they're gonna get ready to install themselves.
I think
Attila
that
on
is
a
actually-
flank on his own there. He has Tau as
Yeah.
support cav.
Also, what I was about to say, like, I think that's good for
And
Aesir,
ooh,
that
there goes his shield, but nice
Ooh.
counter from Tau there.
Aesir's
taking
setting
out
up a
both clear.
crossfire here.
Alwyn is gonna try it as well, but once again Tau really saving his archer there. Attila losing his shield, but damage is done for now.
They have got a crossfire on the flag already. Like, look at where Meldo is, and then you have Attila all the way on the right, Meldo on the left. And where's the third archer? Quake, he's in the middle, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you've
have
got
a
a good
really nice
crossfire.
crossfire going on. And as you can see, the inf of BOH together with Griffin as archer. And there goes Wiesmithy actually.
good
So that's-
backstab from Mikkeler.
Yeah, that's one of the infs gone already.
Tau trying to go for
BOH really
arrowhead.
spread out though. Maldo is getting pushed by the infs and Cav. As he only has Kochais to help him out here. Tau is now helping him out as well.
Parkovic taking a big hit from
Yeah,
Zach
Maldo's
and Koshi.
keeping to fall back, but now he doesn't really have much support except for 2 Cav here.
I think BOH is going too far away from the
Yeah,
flag
and now
here.
the kills come in from Aesir as they're picking off the Mikkelir and Elwyn, who were both a little bit lit up. Maldo now
kited way
still
too
alive though. Great job from Maldo in staying alive, and
Ooh.
Aesir is just wrapping up the kills right now.
Yeah, exactly. Tau coming in for the couch.
I have to say, I think that
Griffin
was
up to now.
the mistake for BOH on pushing Maldo there. Really
Yeah,
spread
exactly.
out push and got them a little bit too far off the flag, I would say.
So, what I think is that, you know, the trick with 3 archers is always trying to kite into your crossfire. Just kite until everyone just takes damage and dies. And I think
And
Aesir didn't kite into crossfire, but they did kite
yeah,
all the way and just got all the damage done.
yeah, I just have to say, like, BOH put a little bit too much focus on trying to get Maldo, and great job from him getting out of that situation. And with only 2 Cav actually supporting him, the archers did the rest of the job in picking them off. So yeah, great job from Aesir on not
Yeah,
even
good
letting
first
Maldo
round.
die. That's I
That's a
think
good first
the
round for sure.
um,
Look at Attila though, 3 kills.
yeah, 3 kills.
Very nice job.
Tau
from
with
him.
2 kills.
I think the Aesir Cav really did step up there. They kept kiting, coming in and out, and just, you know, doing a lot of damage.
But also huge props to Maldo for staying alive there. Like,
For sure, he did his job.
he on his
properly.
own just carried the whole round without getting a kill.
He didn't go for the kills. He didn't want the
Yeah,
kills.
he just
all
stayed
went
alive,
was
and that
for
was all
win.
they needed. Flag this time is gonna spawn in the river. Aesir seems to be ready for a setup. Quake with an early headshot
Oh,
on Griffin.
That's a good headshot.
That's one of the archers for BOH taken down. I think he was playing
at least
archer again.
it's just an archer and not an inf because, you know, the imps are more important here. They are
Yeah.
pushing around all the way, trying to push out the archers from Aesir here. I like that tactic. I think it's a good idea. But I think Aesir's just going to kite again and just move Attila to the cart or the hut where Arrowhack is, and the other guys just set up another crossfire.
Yeah, Attila's gonna set himself up at the carts. Maldo probably trying to go for the boat, but Cav comes in now. A lot of Cav fights happening here. As Bagger
Quake is
gets
being
stopped. And Hibik with a little team hit there on Wismati.
Aksungur being on very low HP.
Alwyn taking down as well, so that's a 2-man advantage for Aesir as Wismati gets chaffed down by Simon.
Look at Aksungur's health. He's got no HP left.
Yeah. Quake is in a difficult position, but he managed to get some blocks in, although he gets killed off, and Simon with a team kill though. Really unfortunate there.
This round is
As
going
he,
in the favor of Aesir.
Yeah, Parkovic, nice block there, but a bit too late as Simon with a nice kill there.
Aesir just have to kite it, and they'll win the round.
Yeah.
The Cav are doing so much work here, and the archers. McClure doing a nice job at
Oh,
surprising.
nice. Taking down Tau's horse.
Exungur and Attila with a nice teamwork there.
Trying to go for the chaff kills here.
McClure gonna get taken down there. Good round again from Aesir. Very kitey again.
Yeah, but this time I have a feeling BOH was putting up a better fight. Just unlucky for that team kill there as well. Was something that didn't really help them forward. But yeah, just Aesir, once again, that Cav really doing their job at staying alive and having a lot of impact on the round.
Yeah. I think the... Wow, just lost all my words there. BOH switched setup to 3 imps and 1 archer and 4 cav. I'm a big fan of that. I think that's a good setup for this map for Nords. I think they're gonna try and show a bit more inf power right now because their imps are just dying one by one. They're just getting kited, and I think with 3 imps you can actually put on that pressure and win the fight quickly.
Yeah, definitely.
In the meantime, you have Aesir's in for trying to stay alive, but they're not really doing a good job at that. You know, I think right now the archers and cav are really the ones carrying Aesir through this. And even though it's very hard for Wismidi and for Hibik to stay alive, that's the only thing they're supposed to do here. So far, it hasn't been going their way, but
yeah,
I'm curious
this
to
time
see how they
we're
can change
gonna
that.
see another flag at the tents. So hopefully BOH learned from their mistake last time. They shouldn't push an archer who is just running away if they
It's a
can't kill him.
crossfire.
But
So
they
you
have the flag pretty high up, so pressure is
Yeah,
gonna
but-
be on Aesir to start an attack soon.
But they are setting up a good crossfire. You have Quake on the house right side, Meld on the house left side, and then you have Attila moving
But
all the way around.
BOH, interesting position here for Arrowhack. Taking the
Countering,
rock. Really good position.
Mikiller getting stopped.
Well, first 2
Dying.
kills going in favor of Aesir though.
The 3 inch
As-
are holding up right now.
Yeah, but now it's gonna get a really mess here as another team kill from Griffin this time. It's not helping out BOH at all.
And
As
there's just one in for
Simon
life.
and Arrowhack are doing, he's doing a great job in trying to stay alive, but
Yeah.
4 people is
Just
a bit too
can't do
much.
it. Arrowhead getting hit and about to get taken down. See if we can get some more kills. Oh, he's surviving a lot of hits.
But there
Let's
he
get
goes.
taken down. Very good set from Aesir here. Just pure dominance and just the teamwork that they have, going down. Like, you can see that there's only 3 or maybe 4 kills on the BO8 side. Like, that just proves to me that, it's just a pure stomp. They didn't really know what to do.
Yeah, especially the 2 team kills really not helping BOH out as well. Like, it's not that would have made a whole lot of difference, but still, like, these team kills, you need to avoid them as much as possible. As yeah, that was a rather quick first set here, but we will have to see if BOH can change it around on the Rodok side. Do you think that Aesir is gonna run with 2 archers again? Or like this
Yes,
time 2
yeah.
archers instead of 2 crossbows?
I think they are because they're, right now, Nords, they have a very strong team in pretty much multi-classes. Like, you have Meldo, who's just a great all-classer, and so I think they're going to put him on in with 3 inf in total, and then they're going to put 2 archers and 4 cav, or sorry, did I say that? 3 cav, I think, yeah. So I think they're going to just run a classic Nord open map setup.
Yeah, I think that's a viable option. Especially, I don't see them run 1 archer because their crossfire with the crossbowman was so well used there. So I expect them to use another crossfire and not go for like 1 archer against with an extra inf then or an extra cav.
Yeah, and I'm reading the chat on the stream right now, and they're saying, at least 6 is saying, that BOH is losing an open map 3-0. They're about to face a 12-0 defeat.
I don't know. Like, these teams have
roster,
showed that they're like matched up each other. It would be quite a surprise.
That is true, yeah. They have been each other's rivals in the past. Like, I mean, in the past 2 matches, it's been a victory for both teams, First Aesir won and then BOH won. But then again, the week Aesir won was the same maps as this week.
True.
So
yeah. But there were different
favorable.
factions, so.
That is true. And I don't know, like, BOH's roster, looking at their roster, I think they've got players for both maps, really, but yeah, they've got a lot of new rising stars, I think, or rising stars is a big word, but they've got rising players. Elwain is pretty, well, he's not new to the scene, but he's new to the like higher level of play, I guess. Mikalir is pretty new, Parkovic, Zazu has been rising up pretty quickly. So, I don't know, like Penetrator, they can all do a lot of work here. I'm curious to see how they're gonna do.
Yeah, as we're gonna go right into the second set on Waterfall. Gonna adjust the score here as it's 3-0.
3-0 for Aesir.
As they're gonna start on the north and actually play with only 2 infantry and 4 cav. So once again, the more unusual setup for Nords, I would say. Taking the extra cav.
Yeah, I guess. But then again, it's pretty normal, They've seen that their cav and archers have been putting in the work, so I think they're relying on that again. BOH doing a normal setup as well, so it's just 4-2-2 on both sides.
Seems
Both
like
teams setting up. Ooh,
that's a
good
really
shot.
early shot. Arrowhack there from at 3.
Just spectated him as well. Has that happened?
Oh, nice
shot.
I just missed it, or like the real kill there. But
I can give you some tips if you want.
Aesir gonna be having the flag there, so they're gonna set up rather weird setup at the moment, as Hibik is gonna stay on that corner there. Probably
They want
waiting
to
for
make
Cav.
sure, yeah, they want to make sure that their spawn doesn't get contested. I think they're putting a lot of value on the archer position of Quake there. They don't want him to get pushed
But
out.
Arrowhack in a great position here to get some shots on. I'm just wondering. Oh, I think Quake is in the tent. Yeah, he is at the tent. Over
Yeah,
here.
where's the... Oh, the other archer got taken.
Yeah,
down,
that was
yeah.
an archer who got killed. So
Yeah,
that's a
Tilla.
huge impact kill there.
Yeah, especially because they've taken care of that crossfire now. So they
Yeah.
can set up their own without any problems.
Aesir have given BOH the flag here, but Maldo with a kill onto Griffin, evening it out.
Parkovic's horse getting shot 3 times in a row there by Quake. Must be pretty low. Tau coming in from behind.
Ooh, nice shot from Arrowhack. That's his second headshot of this round. As fight is starting to happen here around the flag. Kokai is getting stopped here, but managed to get away with his life. Simon with a kill onto Hibik with a double kill.
Double kill.
Simon really low on health. BOH stepping up here, getting one kill after another.
Triple
As Simon
kill
gets
for
the
Simon.
triple. And it's only Quake
Meanwhile,
and Tau left. Tau
Parkovic is just keeping the archer busy.
trying
He's
to
doing
help
his
his
job
archer
properly.
there. And still managed to stay alive. Tau gets a kill. Quake gets his
Parkovic
spear,
is
but
gonna
gets
get
killed by
slaughtered.
Alwyn and Bogley with the final kill of the round. BOH fighting back on Rodox.
And as I said before, I didn't really know who Simon was, but hey, I'm gonna keep an eye on this player because he's doing good. That was a nice triple kill from him. Very important.
Yeah, and of course we can't forget the the double headshot of Arrowhack. Huge
Yeah,
and
Arrowhack putting in
impactful
massive
kills.
And, you know, he's a player that has been in the scene for a very, very, very long time. I think since the beginning of it. And he's always been very consistent. You know, he can play on the highest level if he wanted to, if he really put in the hours. He's just a great archer overall. And he's going to be a main player for BOH here.
Yeah.
I think
Once
he's
again,
got
he's
83
looking
kills.
for those early headshot kills. Attila's gonna take the high ground here. That's gonna be a really nice crossfire Aesir have now. Attila's on his own,
Yeah.
but he has Cav support. And he's gonna try and put some pressure on BOH, as BOH is rather spread out now. They're gonna come together to the flag. But both
really
teams were
keep
set
an
up
eye
for
on
a
Arrowhack.
flag in open area.
This
I
is a
think.
good flag for Aesir, though. It's a pretty closed flag, I guess you could say.
Ooh,
but
again! I got
again,
that
I
one on
spectated
camera.
it.
As I
Arrowhack
just turned.
putting in the work, man.
That's
What
some
a-
nice headshots.
Such a great player.
And once again, that's one archer down already. That's exactly what you want as BOH. Just putting down those archers. And not giving Aesir the opportunity to have a crossfire. Attila
He's
now in the
hunting.
middle of the river. Not really able to get himself in a good position. BOH, full control over the flag. Griffin
Feel
is
like
actually gonna set up where Quake died.
Wishmany getting hit by a javelin, I think, from either Zazu or Simon. So good job from
Yeah,
them.
Arrowhack now getting a little bit of pressure. But
Aesir
look
is in
at
a
this
bad
aggressive crossfire setup with Arrowhack, who is gonna need to defend himself against these 3 Cav with some Cav support. It's gonna be
He's in
difficult,
a
but
corner. He can do it.
yeah,
Their cab is coming in to help. Meanwhile, the final flag is starting.
yeah.
Zazu gonna get taken out back soon, though.
Mikulir with a kill of his own though. Kills going either
Koshi's
way
coming
right
back
now.
in.
Weesmithy really low on health, but sticking on that flag. But there he goes, Mikulir with a double kill.
Great job
Arrowhack
from him
once
right
again staying alive there against
there. I
Attila
think
on
their cab should just
Alwyn.
leave him and just go for the main fight. They need
Yeah.
to win this. 31
Attila
seconds on
really
flag.
really great spot as an archer as well, but now it's actually gonna come down to the flag as both flag is still in favor of
Great
BOH.
kill from Meldo. Bogler
Bogler,
taking the
yeah, it
flag.
seems that BOH is gonna call it only for flag with 15 seconds on the board here. As Griffin
And-
needs to stay alive though to keep this flag high. And
Griffon is doing that.
Mikulir with
Mikulir
another
helping
kill,
him
he's
out.
doing a great job
And
this
a
round.
great bomb
Griffin
set.
is just needing to stay alive for 5 seconds and they have this. Just gonna keep his shield up and there you have it. BOH winning the second round of the set. Meantime, Arrowhack trying to get a kill on Tar. Tar managed to escape with literally 1 HP as Mikulir gets another one. I think that was his 4th of the round.
I think BOH can thank that round to Mikulir, Arrowhack, and Griffon. Griffon staying on the
Yeah.
flag, not really getting kills, but he's really doing a good job there, staying alive against that entire team. Same goes for Arrowhack. You know, he had 2 Cav on him, I think, at any given point. He just stayed alive, you know, walking around that obstacle right there. And then Mikkelir is just, you know, stepping up his game and suppressing where he needs to, killing everyone he needs to, staying alive, and making sure that Griffon has got the space to stay alive. So those 3 players really stepped up big time. Good job from them.
Yeah, especially Mikkelir, like getting 4 kills there, with like still 2 players alive in the end from Aesir. So that means he basically took out 4 out of 6 players on his own.
Yeah, and Arrowhack really is. I'm just gonna keep an eye on him because at any given point, I'm expecting an early headshot from this guy.
We will
Seems like he's trying to
go for the headshot on Quake, but he's getting pressured now. He will need to leave the space, as Aesir are gonna take the high ground here. But once again, BOH having set up pretty nice.
But they're getting pushed out though.
Yeah, Griffin also really open, but he has Cav support. Arrowhack is now gonna get pressured.
But the Cav is coming in to help.
Inf as well, but Sessa taking a big hit there. Another one, he's really low on health.
Arrowhack needs to just reload here and help.
Cav here, Tao just didn't manage to get Sessa. Or Zazu.
I like how
as a Quake with a headshot this time.
Very
onto Alwyn. As the Aesir take the man advantage here. As Simon gets another kill. Zazu really low on health, but managed to get the kill there. Managed to stay alive even. Just a horse bomb and he's dead, but there goes the kills for Aesir.
But the Archers are still alive for BOH.
Bogli already going to focus on the flag. Maybe this is a little bit too early. As Attila gets a kill onto Parkovic, one of the Cav.
Arrowhack's just trying to jump shoot everyone.
Nice kill from Mikkelir. Quake taking down Griffon.
Right now.
Yeah, Bogli trying to stay on the flag, but Mikkelir doing a great job. Quake with a double headshot though. Or a second headshot. And Bogli is the only one on the flag right now, but 30 seconds, that's a long time to survive as he gets taken down. And it's only Arrowhack left, and he will get to get a quadruple kill if you want to salvage this round. As yeah, but Meldo is getting the flag up, so great round from Aesir, not letting it go to a 3-3 score on Waterfall. And
yeah, I was spectating Arrowhack for a while there, and he did like 5 jump shots over that card, and I don't really get why. Because if he just shot normally around it, he could have had a lot of early kills or easy kills.
I think he was probably too afraid because of the archers. Like he didn't want to peek it.
And I think so too, but I think if he risked it there, the round could have turned out very differently.
Yeah, I have to say, I think that the round fell apart when BOH Inf died on that flag there.
Yeah.
There was, I think, also a little bit unawareness to deal with the 4 Cav, because I think the 4 Cav of Aesir was still alive, and their own Cav wasn't able to support them enough on that flag, and they got picked up at exactly the same time, and losing your 2 Inf on the flag. That's basically
Yeah. Six in chat saying that the Cav of BOH need to step up, Elway and Parkovic. I agree. You know, when you're playing 4 Cav, you need those 4 Cav to do damage. And I think Mikkelir and Bogli are definitely, you know, putting up. How do you say that? They're holding up to their part of the plan, right? They're really surviving on flag.
Okay. I'm lagging a little bit.
I already lost round. That was a big blow to the team.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you could hide ping.
Yeah. Okay, should be back down. We're good.
Alright, good. The fight is starting. BOH is pushing around through the spawn of the north side and to get that tent contested. Tila's having to fall back a bit, but not too much. And
yeah, Attila's still in great position. He also has some nice armor as Sazu once again taking a lot of damage here. But Cav getting stopped. A nice kill from Parkovic. Nice Sazu with a kill as well. But there he goes down to Maldo. As a BOH Cav now getting stopped on the flag, but Bogli with a kill onto Maldo.
Aesir, Attila is just free firing on that flag.
Yeah, they're gonna start putting pressure on him, but he gets Bogli. A really nice shot there. Alwyn and Arrowhack getting kills for BOH though. It's only Hibik, Quake and Attila left. It's still 2 archers though, so you have the crossfire. As I say that, they just lose their inf, so BOH just need to stay alive on this flag. Attila with a kill onto Parkovic though. It's still possible for Aesir. It's a 2v5, 2 archers, but there goes Attila down, and it's only Arrowhack left fighting against Mikkelir. And there he goes,
Nice job
Griffin
there from
taking the
Griffin.
final kill. Making it 4-3 for this first map. Really,
Really close.
really close one. As
Expected.
expected.
So yeah, as I said, before the round, I think Elwin and Parkovic do need to step up, like how Six mentioned it, and I think they did, especially Elwin. He got 2 kills that round, Parkovic getting 1, but they did keep the archer busy every now and then. So, from not massive impact, but for sure the needed impact to help their team through that round. So very good job from them.
Yeah,
there.
and as well, giving only 1 round away in favor of Aesir, I think that's a really
Yeah.
good comeback from
That's a
BOH.
good comeback for sure. Being 3-0 behind, bring it back to 4-3. That helps the morale restored before the next map.
Mm-hmm.
Next map being
Verloren.
factions Swedia Vegas. That's the archer factions that I think Aesir is hoping for.
Yes, but on the other side, it's BOH starting on Vegas. So if we see Arrowhag on Vegas,
Oh yeah, I
that's
forgot
gonna
about
be
Arrowhag.
interesting.
Ooh,
See if
that's
he
gonna
will
be
have the same
interesting.
impact as on Rodox.
Oh, and I see Feodra stepping in. I'm pretty sure that he plays archer for them too. And he's been putting a lot of work on matchmaking, and all the other matches I've seen him playing. And we've seen what Arrowhag can do now, so that's going to be a good archer duo for them, I think.
Yeah, I think Arrowhag is probably one of the most consistent players for BOH. I've streamed a few of their matches so far, and definitely a player to watch out for.
For sure. And I think for the Aesir, I think on this map, what's going to have them, what's going to have to carry them, I think it's going to be the archers and the cav, because I don't think their infantries are their core. I think they've got alright infantries, but they're not their strong point.
Yeah,
So I'm
definitely
curious to see how they're
interesting
gonna
to
fix
see
that.
also Simon playing on that Vaegir infantry. I think he can do a lot of damage as well.
Yeah.
Having another little lag spike. Go rip.
Yeah, you've got 700 ping. Man. Oh.
Should be good. We're not ready yet, so.
Yeah, I think Aesir might run a 3 Sweden cav tactic, and I don't think BOH will do that actually. Well, especially not on Vegas, but I think we honestly might see a 3 archer tactic here somehow on the Aesir side when they're Vegas. It's weird and it's not often used, but there's teams that can pull it off, and they've got the players for it if they want.
I don't know.
Especially because they're lacking in.
Yeah, but then again, do you want to give up like the complete, or like do you want to give up like your infantry against BOH inf? Because then it means that your inf is basically like non-existent if they are outnumbered by Vega inf.
Obviously, but then you have the Vega archers. If they play Kaiti and the Vega archers hit their shots, which they have been doing, the archers of Asia have been pulling their weight, then I think it could work out. But
yeah, maybe.
Obviously, it's a big risk, so.
Oh jeez, my internet.
Be willing to. I think it's gonna be.
It's funny because every time I like, it's your voice that starts like going weird.
Oh. My voice is the most important thing.
I know. Yeah. Just I don't want to restart it just because otherwise it messes up. But I think it's fine. It's just a little lag spike. Just hoping that it will go over.
I hope so.
I might actually just close my laptop as it might help my internet.
Try and close anything that's unnecessary.
Yeah, like normally it shouldn't affect it too much, like having another device on the internet open. But yeah, just gonna close it, see if it works. So yeah, I won't have chat open for now, so Kane, you will have to keep up with the chat.
I am keeping up with the chat.
All the important information that's getting posted on there.
Yeah. I think Alpha Omega in the chat is making a good suggestion, that BOH could run a 4 in 3 cav 1 archer tactic on Swedia. They do have a good roster for that. You know, they do not have many archers, but they do have Cav who are putting in the work, and they have very good imps compared to Aesir. So I think they could try that. If I don't know if they're going to try it, but it wouldn't be too bad for them.
We'll have to see, as I think both teams are gonna be getting ready here. And we're gonna go live into the third set on Verloren. Gonna see what these teams have in store for us. And if they will take it to overtime. As I'm quickly gonna adjust the score here. As it is 4-3 in favor of Aesir. And we see a rather normal setup, I believe. We're waiting for Hibik to join in. We might have a quick re here. Oh no, there he is. As in, so yeah, really standard setup. BOH actually taking the extra infantry. Interesting.
They have one Cav. I don't like that. As Figures, 5 imp.
I don't know. Could work. Actually, am I seeing that right? That he has an all pike on Cav, like a short all pike. I'm trying
Who is
to.
this?
He has a short all pike on Cav. This is a really weird strategy, but BOH have the flag in their favor. They're already setting up. Seems that Aesir are gonna push from middle, as Errolhack was actually gonna push up tower, but I think he's gonna back off a little bit, as Quake is gonna take that position, and he's gonna go on the stairs, as Aesir is pushing from the alleyway. And first shot onto Penetrator. Don't know where that was from. Maybe it was from Quake on the stairs? Not entirely sure. He has
he's flanking Quake. Oh, misses his stab though.
Yeah, as the infight is starting to happen here, we'll have to see if it's actually 4 imps, and the first kill for Aesir here, as Zombie is stepping in as an archer for BOH, getting a kill onto Ta.
With the all pikes,
but ooh, 2 big kills for BOH here in the infight, evening it out. Nice shot from Arrowhack once again, popping off some headshots.
Getting dismounted, and Zombie missed his shot and dismounted Exuber. That could be.
Mikkeler really low on health though. Simon with a kill, Zombie with a kill. As it's only Attila left, and Attila is hiding inside the Smith.
Mikkeler getting a bomb.
But yeah, that's a really quick round, and I have to say decisive round with 6 people alive.
That's a good job from BOH infantry.
Yeah, especially pull back, because I thought they lost that infantry fight there. I think it was a 4v2, and then they brought it back with 2 quick kills.
Yeah, I'm curious though, because they have 5 infantries and Aesir has 4. They should have seen that, and yet they engage in a close corner. And even though that's good with their all pikes,
it worked out initially though.
Yeah, but then of course, like initially you can always get one kill maybe, but then the infantry advantage just crushes down on you. You know, when you're all hit a little bit, and I think that happened there. You know, the initial fight went to Aesir, but then the damage started coming back in from the BOH imps, and they really shut it down quickly after that.
Yeah, Aesir now gonna be perfectly set up to hold the push from tower, although BOH is they're gonna push from tower. Zombie in position at the table. Arrowhack seems to go for a flank together with Simon. So basically 4 inf pushing from tower, and then Simon with Arrowhack trying to go from the other direction. As Kev is now gonna come up from behind, as he's gonna try and take out Zombie, but nice dodge there, and nice capitalized from BOH, taking down Tau. And now the fight is starting to happen here, as Quake with a headshot onto Zombie. Great shot from Quake, but Arrowhack there is gonna have a nice crossfire, but they're not peeking him, and he's needing to deal with Akensor. As Meldo is gonna try and help him out. Aesir getting the kills here. Zesso with a nice kill. As Kokai is really low on health. Smithy as well, trying to stay alive, but Quake getting the other kill. Attila as well. That's a triple for Quake. As it's only Mikkeler and Arrowhack left. Make that only Arrowhack, who's fighting a 1v2, and Meldo with the final kill.
You know, I saw Mikkeler being dismounted there, but then after that he was just standing in the back looking at the fight, not doing anything. He was just being a liability to his team. They're
Mhm.
just standing in the way, really not doing anything. If he went to help out with his, all pike 200 mode, or maybe even with a sword, it would have been a lot different because he could have pushed the archer, preventing that triple kill, for example. But he was just standing there doing nothing.
That's also gonna really help out Aesir here, because a win on Swadia means a lot of upgrades.
Yeah,
especially
look at
armor-wise.
Meldo, for example. Just Meldo.
Yeah, Maldo, Quake, and
one kill
Kokais, all of them in mill already. Are they gonna
Yeah,
decide to push for
Koshis.
tunnels? Seems like they're setting up for tunnels, because BOH is ready for a flag in their spawn, and they have it once again. I think also last round it was probably the Cav from BOH that was lacking in that fight.
Yeah, because they only have one, and he got dismounted, Nickelier, and then he just stood there doing nothing.
Also, Zombie getting taken down that early by Quake at the beginning of that fight there. Also really important, because that meant there was actually no pressure on Quake at all. And it was the infantry that need to make the push, but yeah, it was basically 4v4 there. As I think Simon also got taken out quite early with Arrowhack there.
Aesir pushing in now.
Yeah,
and BOH is very, very split up. Look at this. This is not how they want to fight.
But
Feo just stopping a
first kill going in favor of Fedoros and BOH.
Arrowhack
both teams really lit up here.
Gonna get the kill. No, he misses it because he jumped.
Ooh, Fedoros once again. That's a double. Griffin with a double as well. A team kill though on Simon. That's really unfortunate. But BOH is cleaning this one up, as it's only Tau and Attila left. Double kill for Mikkelier, a triple for Griffin there.
I think Arrowhack is trying to be too fancy here, trying to do some jump shots and stuff, but missing his shots because of it. Attila,
but Zombie getting the final kill there, and yeah, this is gonna be an important round for both teams, because if BOH can take this one, they will have the advantage. I think they really need this one when they swap to Swadia.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
And if Aesir wins this next round, even if they would lose this set, I think that's a huge win for Aesir. Getting 2 rounds on Swadia. As actually both teams are gonna push for tower. And
BOH
it's gonna be
really looking to get this round right now, to be honest. Like if they could lose this round and this set, and it could be 7-5. They wanna close it 6-5 to have a comfortable lost set, or well, possibly lost set. So yeah, they're gonna try their best to really win this round here. And Tau getting shot already by who's that? By Arrowhack. Just a great shot. Look at the amount of damage he did.
Yeah. Once again, the flag is gonna spawn in favor of Aesir, so we will see if they adapt against this kind of play. They're gonna set up pretty much the same, although Arrowhack this time isn't supporting Simon here on the flank. And he's now on his own. Actually, Mikkelier leaving his infantryman alone.
But he's doing fine.
Yeah, but he gets hit though. Like, he's just pushing on his own.
They're both
no support.
Two sides right now.
As
keeping the archer busy.
Simon is gonna be in a really bad spot, and he gets killed off by Attila. As BOH gets 2 kills of their own though.
Penetrated with the 200 all pike tactic.
Trying to push their Fedoros with a double kill. Once again, he's stepping up right now, looking for a third as he gets killed.
Hitting Koshis big time. Koshis is
Ekensor bumping his horse here, as Attila's still alive. But it's only him and yeah, double kill. As Ekensur gets taken down, and that's gonna be BOH probably taking it. Ekensur needs to clutch a 1v5 here, but he gets taken down by Zesu with his 3rd kill of the round. 6 kills in total.
Of BOH really stepped up their game here, and Zombie suppressing them from the side. Mikkelier finally doing some stuff that he needs to do. Just a really good comeback, and I think the main thing that helped them there was their team play. They really outplayed them as a team. The team play was really good. Losing the in from the left side was a big blow, but then they just grouped up, stepped back a bit, and then they just full on pushed together, and they really did a good job of that.
Yeah, I once again I thought they would lose this round, but they just brought it back. Like that's what surprised me from BOH is, even if they start off bad, they have the skill to bring it back and get like 2 quick kills with their infantry or their archers and bring them back into the game. Yeah,
I'm actually curious to see. I think BOH, if they run a 5-inf tactic here with 1 archer and 2 cav, I think that would be the best setup for them right now, because their imps are just putting in so much work. you don't want one Swadian cav, because if you have two with long all pikes, it's just the amount of damage you need. And then the crossbow is just there to support or distract, you know? And I think that would be the best setup for them right now. Aesir, I think they are going to run a normal 4-2-2. Or maybe, yeah, I think they're going to do a normal 4-2-2. Just to play on the safe side here.
Yeah. So they're one round behind. It's 5-6 in favor of BOH right now, or 6-5. So yeah, everything is still possible. I would say Vegas is a stronger side on this map.
Yes, and then again, no. If you set up the archers correctly, then yes, they are very strong. But you have Swadian cav and infantry with all pikes. So
Yeah,
it's gonna
but
do a lot of damage.
the infantry of Vegas is like pretty strong themselves, I would say.
They have simmies, yeah. But I think looking at the BOH teams here, they've been stepping up massively. Give
Yeah,
them some all
that's
pikes.
definitely true. I think, and actually it was really surprising because when we saw the game like a couple weeks ago, I think it's 3 weeks ago, when they fought each other on these two maps. I don't exactly know which factions it were for this map, although I think it might have been the same factions for Verloren. But don't quote me on that, I'm not entirely sure. But then I think BOH
know.
only took 2 rounds on this map. I'm not entirely sure, but I think they didn't really perform well on this map. But now they're definitely stepping up.
They are stepping up big time, and I think I hope that this set turns into a 3-2 for BOH. Sorry, 3-2 for Aesir.
Yeah,
so we
so
see Winterberg.
Yeah, that would be beautiful. As
That would
we're
be
gonna be
very
seeing
nice.
Swadia versus Swadia on Winterberg, so that's really interesting.
Another 8-8 tie, and then
Mhm.
Winterberg could not hurt. Could not hurt at all. That would be the third Winterberg, I think, this week.
Yeah, we had FTW
Versus
against Unity.
And then you had who else?
Bankier Squad versus
FP.
FP,
Yeah,
also
right.
going to Winterberg. So yeah, really interesting to see. I think I'm especially happy that they changed it, that it's not always Nords as well, that it's gonna be different every week.
That's a good change, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, because especially if Swadia is also like really interesting to see, like Swadia versus Swadia, I think.
Yeah, Unity really used the Swadian strength well. Just playing 3 cav on that map,
Mhm.
4 inf and 1 archer, just crushing us from both sides. I think that's a good example of how you could use it.
Yeah, FP didn't even run a single crossbowman, and
Yeah, that could
it
be
worked out
interesting.
for them. Like taking the extra inf, 3 cav, 5 inf, and they just really were aggressive and pushing, and it worked out. As we're just waiting for both teams to get ready. For this, maybe the final set, although we might go to the overtime, which would be nice. Nice conclusion for this close matchup, as both teams seem to be ready.
Finally, taking their time, preparing for
Yeah,
this
it is a really
important set.
close one, so they don't wanna make sure they have the right people playing. As I quickly need to swap sides here, a little bit late, but yeah, BOH having the advantage here, starting with maybe 2 crossbows, just a normal setup. Aesir as well, sticking to the normal setup.
The archers have been playing pretty well. Zombie's been shooting good, and Arrowhack's been shooting fantastic. So I don't see why not. It could
Yeah,
work.
definitely.
And as I thought, Aesir is just playing it safe right now. Just a normal 4-2-2,
Yeah.
seeing what's gonna go down. Just responding, I guess.
As the flag is gonna spawn at the stables. Arrowhack already set up in a good position. He might get an early kill here,
Ooh.
although he missed his shot, unfortunately, as Quake was just running, not even having his shield out, but now he does. As
Zombie should go to the balcony to get a crossfire.
yeah, he's where's Arrowhack? Oh, he's going
He's
to the
behind the
balcony.
tree.
Wait, where is he?
He's
Oh.
behind the tree.
Oh, still
main-
okay.
I think
He
it's
was
called
hiding
the
very
main
well.
HQ, I'm pretty sure.
As Aesir have a nice crossfire setting up here, although Quake isn't really able to get out his bow as Tao gets the first kill into
getting
Zombie.
taken
That's
down.
one of your crossbowmen down. As Quake now has a perfect position to start the crossfire without having to worry about Zombie there. And that's a
BOH
huge
is in a
advantage for
bad spot
Aesir.
here.
As BOH is slowly raising the flag, but Aesir is gonna start putting pressure on Arrowhack here.
The Cav are coming in right now.
Yeah,
They're gonna
nice
try to
hit
push
there,
Arrowhack
nice teamwork on Barclear and Arrowhack, but Attila gets a kill onto Mikkelir, so that's one of your Cav down. As BOH starting to fall back a little bit.
Quake is just shooting from their side, and he's got some nice shots.
Oh,
he can
Ekinsur
actually
gets
hit them.
stopped though, but nobody's able to capitalize on him. Barclear losing his horse, but managing to stay alive. Good teamwork there from BOH. Arrowhack now getting pressured. As
Quake is still
Griffin,
free
oh,
shooting.
kills
There we
going
go.
everywhere for Aesir, and it's a 3v7, make that a 2v7. It's only Zesso and Arrowhack left. An almost impossible mission, WeSmithy with a double kill there. Arrowhack trying to get, he at least got a horse there, but that's all he got. And a almost perfect round from Aesir there.
Yeah, I feel like BOH, losing that archer early on is a big blow, but then after that, they didn't even do anything about Aesir's archers, and they're Vega archers and they're super skilled, so they're just gonna destroy you. And that's exactly what they did. Quake and Attila getting a headshot at the same time, Attila getting a kill.
Oh, we
somewhere
might
else.
see a battle in the tower here as Aesir is pushing the tower. Zombie is still looking for that early shot. He's going for it, but he misses as he's gonna back off wisely. And we have Griffin in a nice position. He's playing Inf, but he got a crossbow, so he might be... oh, he's actually gonna move out of that position. I would have loved to see him stick that position and get a nice headshot with that crossbow. But they're just gonna back off. That's also the wise decision, not to risk anyone getting split up. I think he still has the crossbow though. Yeah, he still has. He's gonna try and go for a shot, but misses.
It's gonna be a hard push from Aesir here. They're gonna have to push
Yeah.
through somehow. Attila setting up to go.
Ooh, nice shot from
great
Arrowhack.
Arrowhack.
That's from... Where was it? From the back there.
He's been
Great
behind
shot.
the stables, yeah.
And yeah, Aesir actually nobody going for the flank, so they will have to fight this through here with Attila and Quake trying to get some shots on, but great defending from BOH right now. Just not
Attila's
giving any
pushing in a bit.
opportunity. Aesir is gonna start pushing. Gav is
Where's
gonna
the
be ready
Spearman?
to push
There it
out.
is.
Akenster also having the long all pike though, so he has that advantage. He's now
Feel
gonna
like
go
step
around
back here
as the
because
infantry.
they're not
Oh,
getting
nice
stopped.
there from Tao, but he managed to get away there with his life after getting stopped. Sasso
the
taking a
BOH
lot of
are
damage.
so
Oh, 2
low.
team kills for BOH. And Aesir WeSmithy taking it up, and that's a huge team kill there from BOH. Giving up
Double
2
team
people,
kill.
as I can't really spectate in this difficult position, but that's a real bummer for BOH as they stand their ground really well, but the 2 team kills just really unfortunate moment there, and that might have given away their potential overtime here, as they now will need to win 2 rounds in a row to keep their possible victory and to
Yeah.
go for overtime. So Aesir now on match point already. Look at them, they have some nice armor. Only Hibik and Melde without armor.
Ooh, Arrowhack
Nice
goes to the
try
shot
there from Arrowhack. Really risky, but if he would have gotten away with a kill there, would have been a nice one. As Attila is going to push up on his own. He's now going to fall back.
It wouldn't be a bad idea for BOH. to push
BOH
this
now
alley.
actually, because of their push, they're in a really nice position on the flag. Although they seem to give it up a little bit. As they're now going to start putting pressure again on Aesir, not giving them the opportunity to set up. As Quake is going to go for a flank through middle. This might be an unexpected factor, as there's one of the casts from Aesir is also going tunnels. As he's going to
Arrowhack
get seen
trying
by
to-
Arrowhack. Arrowhack trying to get a kill on, but he misses.
Oh, misses the shot. And
Actually-
the crossbow is very far away from the fight. So I
Yeah,
don't know
so
what he's doing.
Interesting that Aesir wasn't really capitalizing on the fact that that Arrowhack was so far away. Quake is going to
Quake
push
pushing
him
from
now.
middle. Johnny
But
gets
there,
taken down by
nice shot from
Arrowhack.
Arrowhack. Just saw it in
The
the...
infantries are engaging now.
But Aesir getting the kills here in the infight. As Ekensor has a nice horse here. As Griffin loses his horse. That's a 5v7 at the moment. Seems like it's all over for BOH. They have 4 people against 7, but they will need to start getting to work here. As Sessa really low on health, getting pushed from every corner, and it's only Crossbowman left. And a really hard task to try and win this one out. As Zombie gets killed off by Tau, and it's only Arrowhack left.
I don't know what BOH was doing there. They had the archer on balcony, or sorry, even on tower, and he was so far away. Then they got pushed, and they decided to take it. You know, they should have just fallen back, regrouped a bit, and then
there he
somehow
goes.
countered it. And even even having 2 archers already, when they're just been playing so good, I think that's not a good choice for them. But
Yeah, great round from Aesir there to close it out in the end.
Really.
And yeah, really unexpected. That went over that quick, but it was Vager's side seeming to be the decisive factor on this map.
Aesir stepping up big time. Team play, was really good the last set. And BOH, I don't think the setup was ideal for them. I don't think where they fought was ideal for them. And I just think they just threw it, double team kills and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was
Just
really
pressure getting to them,
unfortunate. I think that also really hurt their morale there. Starting the round really well, that second round in the last set, but then dying to the, losing 2 members because of teammates, that's the worst that can happen when everything is going in your favor.
Yeah, they had the early kill as well.
So yeah, really unfortunate for BOH, and Aesir gonna go to the semi-final against Black Eagles. That's gonna be a really hard one. But
yeah, that's gonna be a nice one to watch.
Yeah, congratulations for them for winning. I couldn't get anyone for an interview today, unfortunately. But yeah, I think we're gonna just conclude it on that one. No Winterberg, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know if you want to say anything, Kane, to the people watching.
Well, nothing much. I hope they enjoyed it as much as I did, because it was a good match.
Yeah, it was a really good match. Just maybe a little bit unfortunate, like the ending was a bit quicker than we expected.
Yeah, I wanted to see at least BOH take 1 round back, but stuff happens like that, and they both gave it their best shot, and they both did really well.
Yeah. So I want to thank you, Kane, for joining me on this.
Thanks for letting me join you.
Little unannounced stream, but I think it was a really interesting one. So thanks everyone for watching, and Rome, thank you once again for being the referee and giving us a streamer mod every set.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Great job, man. So yeah, we're gonna go out, and we will see you all next week.
Later.
Bye bye.